What's up, all my successful people? It's Dr. Juan, a real estate guy here. I hope everybody's doing well. So I got my man Craig Bush here with me today. This is where it all started. You saw the video the other day with Sam back from my college days, where we helped put our first deal together of the 3 properties, and I still own one of them today. But what we got here today is my man Craig Bush. Like I said, I met this guy randomly on a flight from Raleigh, Durham to Nashville, Tennessee, and we were just sitting chatting. I was telling him about the first house I'd ever purchased, and he just listened. He's a real humble guy. He don't really talk much about his success. If you were to meet him in the street, you wouldn't even think he had one rental house. But I sat and I spoke with him for the flight ride. It was about an hour flight. At the end of the flight, he said, Juan, if you have any questions about real estate, gave me his card. He said, you give me a call. So I got back to Birmingham. The next day, I think I shot him an email and said, hey, Craig, appreciate what you shared, and I would like to talk further about this real estate. And then we spoke about every business day for the next probably 12 months. And within that time period, I bought probably about between 10 and 14 doors. So that should tell you what this brother knows. What you want to share with us today, Craig?
So what I always try to teach Juan and impress on Juan is that run your criteria, run your numbers, have your criteria, and stay steady. If you can do those things, make sure your criteria is straight now. But if you can do those things, you can be successful in real estate. Link up with a good team.
What you mean by criteria?
So a lot of people willy-dilly just go buy properties without knowing what they're trying to get into, without knowing if the numbers are going to work. And what I mean by the numbers is it the right price? Will you be able to get some cash from it, monthly cash flow? Is the financing okay, and different things like that?
Very good, very good. Yeah, and that's what he always tells me, is stay steady. As a young investor, he used to always say to me, because one of the stories that I like to tell, after I bought the first couple duplexes, I was at work one day and I was like, man, something must be wrong because this is too easy. So I called Craig and I'm like, hey Craig, man, I'm not doing anything. I bought these properties, I get checks every month. What am I doing wrong? This just seems too easy. Do you remember what you told me?
I don't. What did I say?
So you said
it's supposed to be easy or something?
You said you're not doing anything wrong. And that was the first time you said, bro, the game is good, right?
Yeah, the game is good. That's right.
The game is good. You haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, that's right.
And now, after being in the game for 16 years myself, the game is good. And real estate has given me the ability to retire from pharmacy at the ripe age of 42.
Yeah.
So
if
you guys, I go to the pharmacy like this month. I was at a meeting the end of last week, and I was meeting with a young mortgage guy, and he's like, "Do you still work in pharmacy?" And I was like, "Well, I did 1.5 days this month,
right,
and that was too much."
Right.
And they just broke into laughter because they couldn't believe it. But that's the power of real estate. So, like I always tell you, and like my man Sam told you the other day, and I'm sure Craig would say the same thing. Start early. The earlier you start, the better. It gives you time for your portfolio to grow and for you to learn as much as you can. Get educated, and just stay steady. Stick with it because it will pay off. Real estate is the number one investment that produces more millionaires than any other investment vehicle.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
So get in touch with me. Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. I would love, I love to discuss real estate. So get in touch with me. Let's discuss and get you started. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.